What's up everyone and welcome back to the channel. We are going to be going over the 3 new heroes, Bernes, Dakota and Olivia. First up is Bernes, and this is based on a Discord manager in the IMR Discord. But I'm still surprised they never put a beard on him, because that is his go-to thing, to have a beard. So like, I don't know. Yeah, it just feels to me like they created a hero and they slapped Bernes' name on it. But hey ho, maybe he likes his design. I don't know. I would have wanted something a bit more defined towards me, maybe. Yeah. Okay, whatever. So it's a legend, Holy Light Parliament, attack and force. Starblink deals attack damage to a single enemy. This attack has additional leech. Power of Stars. Grants self counter attack for 3 turns. Meanwhile, increases self attack by 40% for 2 turns. I mean, that's a nice first set of first active skill. Iron Will. When Bernes inflicts a kill, restores self health and gains fighting spirit for 1 turn. Afterwards, acts for 1 turn immediately. Fighting spirit increases damage dealt. So if he gets a kill, he can then go ahead and hit again. But the thing is how hard is he going to be hitting? We need the multipliers. On a hero like this, we need the multipliers to know how hard he's going to be hitting. Star Combo increases self-crit damage for 2 turns. Afterward, it deals 2 stages of attack damage each to a single enemy and additionally inflicts attack damage. This extra damage ignores defense. Okay. I mean, it just feels very... It just feels very basic. Starblade. Let's have a look at the exclusives. It may all change. Level 1, Bernes acts for 1 turn immediately after casting Power of Stars. While Bernes has counter attack, his buffs cannot be removed. Level 2, hang on. He acts 1 turn immediately after casting Power of Stars. Which is Power of Stars? Alright. Okay, so he buffs counter attack, buffs attack, and then he can hit hard, hopefully. Level 2. Bernes gains a basic attack and skill damage bonus based on the attribute buff layers each time he is granted Fighting Spirit. When he has 5 layers of attribute buff, the bonus reaches the maximum. He can gain a 15% bonus at least and a 30% bonus at most. That doesn't feel like a lot. 30% bonus at most. Maybe it is a lot, because maybe his multipliers are going to be insane, right? Maybe. Level 3 increases Bernes' basic attack damage if the health reduced by Starblink is no more than 20% of the target's max health. Bernes gains 1 layer of Starlight for 1 turn when he has 1, 2, 3 layers of Starlight. Starblink deals high damage. So it's going to be based off his basic. So his counter attack is going to be quite crucial in this, I assume. So I would like to think that Starblink is going to be quite a high multiplier. It needs to be a high multiplier if that's the case. It needs to be a high multiplier. I mean, it just feels lackluster to me. Maybe it'll be good for Faction Abyss. But where else are you really going to use it, you know? I don't know. I'm just on the fence about this. It just feels really lackluster. So we're going to wait for the multipliers, and then we can determine if it's going to be good or not. So hopefully it will be. Hopefully it will be. Holy Light Parliament needs something crazy. Dakota. Now Dakota's design looks freaking cool, right? It does look cool. Legend, Eternal Sector support, and blue. I like the roses. I like the what the hell is that called again? Oh my god, whatever. But yeah, I mean, she looks like a cool design. So I think she is going to be a really cool designed hero graphically. We need to look through her skills, and you know, at first glance, it reads nice, but I'm still on the fence about this as well. So it's a faction Eternal Sector, type of support, mark is blue. Soul Wave deals attack damage to all enemies with a chance to inflict 1 layer of poison for 2 turns. Soul Surge summons a toxic swamp that lasts for 3 of Dakota's turns among enemies. Extends the duration of poison by 1 turn when a toxic swamp exists and an enemy is inflicted with poison. Meanwhile, for every 1 layer of poison inflicted, there is a chance to inflict 1 extra layer of rose poison on this enemy, up to 40 layers. Toxic Swamp will disappear when Dakota dies. Soul Ring. Dakota is immune to all control effects when she is under basic attack or skill attack. Inflicts one layer of... So she's immune to all control effects when she is under basic attack or skill attack. Does that mean that it's their first skill use? So like Nasil, for instance, or a Cindo on their basic attack when they silence or freeze. Does that mean she's immune to those control effects but not AoE ones? Inflicts one layer of rose poison on the attacker with a chance to reduce the attacker's effect resistance by 50% for 2 turns. See, this is nice, reducing the effect resistance of the hero. But it really does count on how good the whole kit comes together. Soul Seal removes all layers of poison from an enemy and deals poison damage. For every 1 layer of poison removed, deals extra poison damage. Afterward, for every 4 layers of rose poison owned by the target, there is a chance to convert them to 1 layer of poison for 2 turns. The conversion stops when there are less than 4 layers of rose poison. How much does this rose poison deal? You know, like that's another thing we need to see. Like, it's all well and good us seeing these right now, but without the skill, like the percentages, is so hard to say what's what. I mean, she definitely reads better than Bernes. She's got a lot more to her. Let's go through her exclusives. Soul Surge increases all allies' speed by 40% for 2 turns, which is nice. Level 2 reduces direct damage dealt by enemies with poison to Dakota. Besides, when an ally dies, Dakota removes rose poison from all enemies and revives the dead ally with 15% of the ally's max health. For every 1 layer of rose poison removed, additionally restores 1% of the ally's max health. It takes effect only once per wave. She just feels like a Faction Abyss hero now. I mean, because that's going to be really, really good for Faction Abyss for sure. That level 2 exclusive. Okay, level 3 increases all allies' attack by 40% for 2 turns before dealing damage. Okay, so she's going to be buffing speed, she's going to be buffing attack, she's going to be reviving. She's got a cool kit. But I really need to see these multipliers and how effective she's going to be. It's one of those. It's tricky, isn't it? Like, but she does read better than Bernes. Attacking effects resistance by 50% for 2 turns as well should be nice. But I want to see how much damage Rose Poison does. Okay, so Dakota looks a bit more promising than Bernes at the moment at first glance. That could change with the multipliers, but I'm still telling you to choose Hell 9000 for sure over these two. Olivia, Epic, Hidden Wave, Defense, mark is blue. Throw Pike, it deals defense damage to a single enemy with a chance to reduce the target's attack by 20%. Okay, 20% isn't too much, but it may be helpful. Skill, first active skill increases all ally speed by 20% for 2 turns, and turn meter increase, that means. So probably like a 15% turn meter increase. Conch Defense. At the beginning of Olivia's turn, she will grant the ally with the lowest health percentage ally protection and restore the ally's health based on Olivia's max health. Olivia will take part of the damage dealt to the ally instead until the beginning of her next turn. And Solid Conch, she increases all allies' defense by 30% for 2 turns and grants all allies a shield by 40%. That better be by 40% because everything's been lackluster so far. It's all been speed 1, attack 1. That better be 40%. Level 1 increases all allies' turn meter by 8% additionally. Okay, that's a nice little exclusive. Level 2 reduces damage dealt to ally with ally protection granted by Conch defense by 10%. Level 3, Solid Conch increases all allies' defense by 60% for 2 turns. Okay, if that's a 60% increase and that's a 40% shield, that's going to be very nice. But unless that's the case, that has to be the case. That has to be the case. Yeah. Okay. Verdict. I'm still telling you to choose HAL 9000. I'm still telling you to choose HAL 9000, whether you're a beginner, mid, late, whatever, end, game, content. He is going to be there. He is going to be useful everywhere. Maybe not PvP, but definitely PvE everywhere. So on that, I mean, I feel like Dakota and Bernes are Faction Abyss heroes at first glance. Hopefully that changes. Hopefully the multipliers are crazy and they, whichever. But you know, I don't see them being insane. I don't. I don't. All right. So I said I would do a video on the new heroes, and that is that. So let me know what you think of these heroes. Do you think they're going to be good? Do you think I'm wrong? And I'll see you all in the next video. Take care. Have a fantastic day, evening, wherever you are. Goodbye.